Hazard warning. The following contents have been known to cause people to rapidly click off the video or to place viewers into a trance till the time runs out. Enter your credentials to proceed.
There's absolutely no fucking way there. How are the military on both sides? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up.
It's not often someone is being swarmed by the GI cucks that can upload the helmet cam footage after escaping. And to be honest, if it weren't for the circumstances, I wouldn't have dropped from this height. But I was being pursued, so I'm gonna turn and check the entry point. Well, I'm giving them the slip, so they don't catch me off guard. Because I had a backpack of PDAs, files, flash drives, containing videos and reports around the zone. Military caught wind and you're seeing the escape. So excuse the terrible camera, but try to pay attention and learn. Or at least just see what I went through. Because when I'm in a firefight, movement and positioning really makes or breaks the battle. Or, you know, like not having a rifle loaded like me while I'm fleeing. But when I'm loaded, I'm going to pop out of a different opening while still en route to escape to keep them pressured. It's something I've always been told to do, and it works, time after time. You got to shoot at them and keep the pressure on, or they'll have the freedom to cut you off. But now I'm going to have to come off as a disrespectful fuck and unload a clip in this military bastard's face. I wasn't thinking about the military being in the area when I chose this place to launch ZoneFeed.
Fuck!
On my journey to Rostok, I got to go through Garbage from aggro. Garbage is one of the nicest areas around, and at first glance, you guys are probably thinking, the fuck you're on about, Rift? But I assure you, there's enough places for camping, and laying low, it shows it works. Since you don't know about it, since obviously you didn't think it'd be a nice area to be. Safe spot number one, this depot, blue car as you see. It's actually nice. This is someone else's stock, so I'm not going to bother with it. But you can duck off. You can eat, drink, smoke a cigarette, look at your map, reach out to someone, go. You can hide in here. And you can hear people coming around because of all the metal and the fact that this place gets a lot of through traffic. Garbage as a territory offers hills, trees, coves, train cars, a depot, ruins, and even backbrush. And oh man, there's been stories of bandit sniper teams. I wouldn't call them a sniper team, but just groups of bandits that would just take pot shots in the middle of the night. So if you happen to have your flashlight on at a distance and they could kind of see it, they may just fire at you. And you won't hear the gunshot either. And that's why it's kind of sketchy. But it's also where the hills, the bushes, and everything comes into place. Because at nighttime, if you don't turn on that light or night vision goggles and you just rely on just knowing you're in a safe spot. The depot is one of the nicer spots also, just as a middle point. As you see, there's a billiards table and just a lounging spot. And I think right here on my journey, I was asking this guy if that bread was anybody's or claimed, and he didn't reply, so I think I just fucking took it like a dickhead. I mean, such is life in the zone, you know. Going over this again, I remember I was looking for the fastest or safest route to Rostok and seeing the tunnels that lead to that sniper construction building, which contains a fire anomaly and a ball is shooting fire. So what I suggest is if you're going to Rostok like me and you're south of the city, take the Garbage main road. You wouldn't have to fight as many cats as I did. Rostok was where I started in the zone, where I heard my first survivor story and heard tales of mutants. I met a guy named Void Pancake and Dr. Yoshi who gave me valuable information as a Bambi. Factions have tried to war over this bar but failed. There is a guy named Rostok who's fanatical about self-sustaining. Like, he would give lessons on how to be a weapon mechanic here. But lately I've only been visiting to drop off money and electronics. Kind of worried about what people would think if they knew someone may broadcast some very sensitive situations, which would happen in aggro. Military doesn't want any footage leaving the zone that isn't in their control at all.
Thanks, barkeep. I'm closing my box. I'm gonna head out and do my thing. Message me if you ever need me.
Shout out to Barkeep. If you visit, you have to tell him Riff said hey. When I got my money, I got my equipment, but part of my planning didn't include storing food before arriving, and lucky for me, duty was nearby the Red Rangers. And they got the town doc, who I call Dr. Pepper. But don't call him that in person, though, because I'm saying this now that I remember what happened at this point. And no offense, duty, but a lot of you all act like my Rex contains more bullets than you do IQ. AK rifles have scopes without rails, jackhole. Did you know that garbage is also a place you may have to pass through 10 times a day if you're a courier or on patrols? And that this little valley or cove is almost always abandoned, but it still causes me a lot of anxiety. And it's such a dangerous area to travel because of just the build of it. Like, as you can see, it'd be like shooting fish in a barrel if you were at the camp and were to be ambushed. Lucky for me, I returned later with a lot of APMs, like a lot. And when Sin hung out this far south, they would live here, Meta providing little traffic to worry about and a great way to escape. As you can see, like, the path is time consuming, and if you're in a hurry, pointless. There will be very few times I will ever respond to some shit talk over the network to me. But even fewer times I will ever admit it. But these fuckers as friends need to know I don't roll with other loners. I'm alone. Like, I'm Big Opdolo. I don't respect people who would kill a brother for more money. Those guys, you know, they get kneecapped. No cap. But no opinion on accidental kills, though. I actually have a case of that in Rostok. But if you're going to try someone publicly, make sure you know you can actually measure up. For firing off those insults might result in a clip dumped right in you. Enough beef. We are nearing my adventure's end to launching ZoneFeed, ZFeed, something. Not far from the meadow, a facility exists, and try as I might, I heard like no reports on this as of recent. So when I arrived, I expected to clear out assholes, but instead I find spots of electricity. Fun. Oh, shit. So, the meadow does not exactly have the extensive history, at least from the lack of PDAs, journals, and stories passed along makes me believe that. So going in, I had no idea where to host this. Guard Shack was shit. I mean, good if I had the team to post up, but not to release content on the network. I bet you didn't think you'd see a ball lightning ever in your life, did ya? Or that some schmuck would be shooting at lightning. But here I was, like 10 foil Paul fighting lightning in the fucking zone. Ugh. Jesus Christ, this freaks me out!
What the fuck?
It's unsettling, ain't it? I've been in the zone a bit and it still fucks me up. Too bad we have no therapists in the zone. No offense to you guys, but I might not show this building off to y'all. Just to keep me safe and so no one can plan against me through my uploads. It is a nice building too. Like, kind of reminds me of a few places up around the bay, except this is isolated. And no uwuolith around. And this is what I went through to get to this point. Being able to upload, find a computer and a home. A place where I can add to the history of the future of the zone. I present ZoneFeed. I plan to share the history, videos, findings, diaries, reports, and research gathered. See what Chernobyl is like, or learn about a battle in the Great Swamps. Here's a sneak peek into the future. A Freedom Squad raiding Rostok. It feels kind of weird to be talking about a video I am watching. Like, this isn't something people do here. At most, we stare at the screen with our mouths open like mongoloids. Mongoloids. But here we have Freedom squatting up just outside of Rostok, the Nightmare roadside. Luckily for them, they are far enough down, and anyone with road duty won't be able to see them. They seem ducked off enough into cover from the close-by duty camp. Moving ahead, our currently unnamed director is reaching the Nightmare portion of the road, where you are at times fighting mutants and enemies, but it's a clean getaway at the moment for our GoPro. I should check the date to see when this happened and see why Rostok sounds like it's fallen. Probably doesn't matter because our man is going to shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass. By that, I mean drop the boom boom on the checkpoint, dude.
Monster kill.
Oh, oh, kill. Oh, kill him. Oh.
I'm so sorry if that was unpleasant. Using shit equipment here with minimal skills, I tried digging into the files to look for any reports on Freedom raids on Rostok during other dangerous events and came across like a bandit versus Freedom in the ruins. But like, I did not see any reference on this. Maybe I'll find more details and share them with people later on though. Jesus Christ. Man, I'm actually shocked at how they just took this point with ease. I mean, I could probably see why no one saved reports on it, though. It makes duty look fucking bad. Kinda going back to that IQ thing. Just kidding, duties! Don't dry up your Play-Doh. Getting mad at me, man. So our corner hero here is going to throw his smoke. And I don't understand. Is he thinking they're not going to come through? It's like kind of confusing why he's doing that. Oh, there it is. Frag grenade. So he's going to peek. And he's going to disrespect this dude's dick. Like, watch this. And this right here, this gave me nightmares. What is that? Boom! Punched in the fucking face. Gun taken. And Freedom is now fucking going to go back to the corner with his feelings hurt. It really seems like our GoPro is determined to kill whatever stole his pistol. Be it stupidity or dedication, like, I am impressed. And as a video gamer, or I was a video gamer, I am going to say he can hold his corners well, but this is the zone. And in the zone, you shouldn't medicate at a dangerous spot, like a corner near where you just got done shooting, or charge a choke point blind, because you're setting yourself up for people that are already waiting for you, for people that have the advantage and already can hear you on the other side. As you can see, our boy is in a bad way, and he's not even going to take time to retreat to heal. He's going to turn around, reload, and stick his head right back out. And that's just going to leave our fucking android or whatever to hit him right in the fucking head. And now he lashes out. And he lashes out. He'll shoot his own friends on accident because he knows he's dying. Even if he kills who he wants to kill, he's still going to die. And instead, he killed his brother. And bam, fade to black. And that's what happens. Position, movement, it's important. Duty may be dumb, but they're smart, you know. They may be dumb, but they can kill, and they're strong. And with that being said, this is, our first view into ZoneFeed. Next week, or next time, I will have more other stuff. I will have a historic fight. I will have someone's urban exploration in Chernobyl, some other things. And if you have anything you want to share, you can reach out to me in CRCR or my Discord below. Everyone, have a good one, and hope you enjoyed, my adventure to starting ZoneFeed and the first peak. Peace.